Here for folks like us. Wrong city, wrong people.
And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of my playthrough of Bannerlord. What is it, 1.4, I think? War Sales. And we have some things for me to back brief you on that happened in the interim off screen. But let's get something out of the way first, because last episode I was talking about the U.S. soccer team, and now with this being your Monday episode, and by the way, I'm recording this as of the Sunday night previous, so just last night for you guys. So my recording time is very close to when you're viewing this. But for me, last night, because I'm recording this Sunday, Lindsey Graham died. And it was sudden and shocking. And so that's Senator Lindsey Graham. Some of us call him Lady Lindsey Graham. He, for some, because he's suspected of a few things. And then Glitch McConnell seems to be, at a bare minimum, on his way out. Some people think he's already dead. We'll see what happens. When it comes to Lindsey Graham, I have seen everything from we lost a great Republican senator to that rhino went straight to hell to it's the Jews to it's Iran. That, you know, the two assassination conspiracy theories that I have seen have been either Israel or Iran. So boys, in the age of social media, conspiracy theories are a part of our reality. That stuff is not going away. And the thing about conspiracy theories is, you should get this in your head, in my opinion. Conspiracy theory doesn't mean wrong. But in the way that we use it colloquially, the narratives that have surrounded it make us sort of default to conspiracy theory equaling wrong. No, we live in an age of conspiracy. There's conspiracies all over the place. There's conspiracies on the right and there's conspiracies on the left. People are conspiring against each other. So there is a place for conspiracy theories, but some of them are more outlandish than others, and we'll just have to wait and see if we ever learn anything more about this. But that is two Republican senators down. My personal take is that it's two Republican senators that stood in the way of MAGA. I am a little bit hesitant when it comes to Lindsey Graham because Trump gives so much praise to him, whereas on the other hand, Trump is very anti-Mitch McConnell and openly speaks against Mitch McConnell. So when I trust Trump's judgment a lot. So I think maybe what Lindsey Graham was somebody who really understood the ins and outs of how to get things across the table, even if he wasn't 100% MAGA and was more establishment, I think. I think the bare minimum you could say is that he was more establishment Republican than what we might call patriot Republican. So, I don't know. Time will tell as to whether or not we lost anything. Ted Cruz, from what I understand, is now in the spotlight, and we'll see what happens. Okay, that's enough on that. That's 4 minutes, and I think I would just be repeating myself after that. Let's go ahead and get into the game here. I was a little bit surprised. I guess I had to be reminded that I do have a castle here, Ustakal Castle. So the Nords have just declared war on Sturgia. Now, if you'll remember at the end of last episode, we lost to Sturgia kind of surprisingly. We were up on everything and up by significant amounts, and then we had to capitulate because of war exhaustion. And I don't know 100% on why that happened, but I think it had something to do with trading castles. I think they took Ov Castle from us. And they took, we took Vladiv Castle initially, and then they took it back, and that led to us having to surrender because we ran into war exhaustion, even though our tribe, our clan that I've been playing as, had raided a bunch of villages and had us up on the scoreboard pretty substantially when it came to war exhaustion, but castles evidently count for a lot more. Well, some time has passed, and now we have declared war on Sturgia once again. But in that interim, something I was able to do was to get everybody one of these shields. And I pretty much, they weren't necessarily the best shields available, but they were real close to it. If they weren't the best, they were real close. And what it does is it gives our group a uniform look. So you can see they've all got those shields now. So we will look more uniform. I also was able to find quite a bit of really heavy armor for Ulf. And this is Sturgian stuff. This plated warlord helmet was a huge upgrade. Look at that, 150 head armor, 95 body armor, and 50 arm armor on a head slot. So you're getting substantial amounts of body and arm armor along with the head armor. I also changed this over, 125 body armor, 115 leg armor, 104 arm armor, and that I bought some things for the other guys as well. So we are actually their default stuff, because most of them are promoted. Oh, I forget what you call them now. The Nords Noble Troop. So they already come with very good armor, but you can see like this was an upgrade. So I've upgraded a number of them to some of this differing armor, and mostly it was the chest slot and the head slot. The pauldrons, the mitts, or the gloves and the boots pretty much stayed the same. Horse armor pretty much stayed the same. So that was accomplishment number 1. The second thing I want to bring to your attention is that Audric here is 17 years old. So he's going to be getting married soon and then joining the warband. And right behind him is Gulta, who is now 16 years old. So I think they're able to get married at 18. And so we will be doing that and trying to form some alliances. And that will also open the door for being able to take one of our followers here, our companions, and make them a warband leader. And then Audric will take his place in the King's Guard, as I'm the companion cavalry. Lastly, at our castle here, I was able to use the messenger system, and there was one Sturgian wanderer that I had met before. It was Willowbark. And so I sent a messenger to her and I hired her. And that allowed me to put her in charge of that castle, and because she is the same culture, then loyalty is slowly going up. Now we're going to try and make our way to that castle to see if we can hold it. Right now, I don't really fully understand. We should check it out, because under the castle management tab, it says that we're losing 600 something dinars on it per month, which makes sense to me because we can't build anything. We can't form the bricks because loyalty is keeping us from doing that. So even though I've given them 10,000 dinars to work with, the workers are refusing to construct. We don't have any bricks, so we have to wait for loyalty to build up. So it makes sense to me that it would be losing money. But if I mouse over this, you see settlement income reads as 1,334. So what I want to look at is our fiefs. Garrison wages negative 665. But the villages, look at Zemyon, 1167. So that's what it is. So it is making a profit. Now that profit is plus 669. So I don't know. Let's do some math here. Let's add these two villages up. 7 and 7 is 14, carry the 1. 6 and 6 is 12, plus 1 is 39. That gives us 34. Carry the 3. 3, 4, 5. So it's not adding up to that number. It's 1534 instead of 1334, but that's exactly 200 gold more. So maybe that number is taking this into account without taking this. Is garrison wages in there as a separate expense? Yes. Yes, okay, so that's exactly what's happening. Tribute, payment to mercenaries, workshop income. Somehow, some way, it is only looking at the profits coming from Ustakal Castle, and then further down in the ledger, it is then subtracting out your payments to maintain the castle. Okay. Pressing on. I wonder if we can pick these guys off right here. Okay, not with that inbound group. Oh, they're forming an army. Oh, I see. Okay. We should be able to pick these guys off.
I do not know your ship. Who commands you?
I am Ulf. And who are you? Melia. Let's fight. Okay, so getting very close to going ahead and forming our own additional warbands, but I do want to wait for Audric to come of age or another promotion. We're going to attack. Because I would really like the companion cavalry to be 20 strong. Okay. We're going to break to our left. I have this set up so that all infantry is on my ship. Ranged is on the other two ships, and I have the other two ships entering skirmish mode. Let's go ahead and see if we can shoot the gap here. We have a medium ship, so I believe I can handle both if we get flanked by each of these ships, because we're going to try and shoot into the middle. Okay, never mind. Things are lining up for us to hit this outer one.
Footman, hear me! Engage!
Dang it, they got away. I don't think it heeded my command for it to try and latch on. We're going to attempt boarding again. That seems to be working better. This is the most I've been involved in a ship battle. I finally got some action. Oh, lost a guy right there at the very end. But he was only wounded. Alright, we have no losses. Dude, our guys are tough.
You win today, you do.
They are tough. Take as many prisoners as we can. Grab all this loot. Oh, wow, an upgrade. What did we get? Weapon in the 4th slot. Okay. And gloves and weapon in the 4th slot. Weapon in the 4th slot. Looks like we can just kind of go down the line. Helmet. Okay, all done. Sky God's Chosen, I don't really have a use for. Fight these guys.
Over there. Soldiers! Warriors!
Same strategy. So, we're really just trying to hold on to our castle. I don't honestly really care if we win or lose the war. I just want to keep my property. And, so taking down these little war bands that might come and attack our castles, or our castle, seems like a good thing for us, even though it's probably not the best thing for the Empire, the Nordic Empire. The best thing for the Nordic Empire is for us to go get into a large army and help siege a castle. But I would rather work on trying to make our clan more powerful. And then grow our own war bands and be able to form our own party to go siege castles so I can make all the calls and not have to depend on the AI. Man, you really don't want to face us at sea. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. What a scrum. My goodness. That guy died. Okay. Another one down. They're starting to fall pretty quickly now, it seems. All right. That time we did lose 5 troops. Skaldbrastiers, 4 of them, and a Huskarl. More prisoners. That's as many as we can carry. We didn't get very many level ups out of that. Let's just click that. And we got new weapons in the first slot. That's new swords. Does everybody have a banner? Who are you? Armund Cav. Decrease taken range damage by what? 10%. Because this flag looks different. Okay. And we'll take the ship. And maybe try to get this guy. Oh, that's bad. That's too many. Are they all linking up? They're headed for an army of some kind. Torvir. Oh, you're lucky. Yes, I will go ahead and ransom. You are not so lucky. Should be a good fight.
It's been a while.
Ah, we've met before, huh? I see you, Mimir. We are going to fight again. Looks like my quality is a lot better. Yeah, I need more skills to do that. Okay, hit ready.
Hear me, warriors!
They have a ballista. They are consistently short. That might hit. Yep. Dang it. boy. Okay, what was the damage there? We lost 6. 4 more Skjoldbrestirs, another Huskarl, and an Ulfadine. Huh. Says I have too many prisoners. Okay, we are picking up better throwing spears, javelins. Ah, shoot, man, I shouldn't have done that. I lost the chance to take a ship. Okay, we're putting points into leadership now, I believe is what I was doing. Got that, got that, got that, got that. Got that, and that. Yes, leadership. Okay. So what I think I have to do is I have to raid this village so that I can gain access to the land and go garrison at my castle. Oh, Ov. I'm at the wrong place. I am at the wrong place. I need to be here. How am I doing on food? We're doing great. Oh. Okay, the village is being raided. Oh, I wonder if that means the castle is soon to be sieged. We don't have a lot of time, I don't think. $106. That's not enough. That's not enough to threaten my castle, I don't think. Even though it's a pretty low-level castle, so the walls aren't great or anything. I don't suppose I can land on... No. Okay. Take hostile action. Okay, raid the village and attack and like all of that. Here we go. Nordic longship. cool. Who else? It's my guys. My guys. They're up there on the ridge. Okay. And we lost nobody. We took 3 wounded. I really can't take more. Well, I can take a few more. Here comes Geneva. Chastamere. If Chastamere comes down here, we're in trouble. Chastamere sailed north. Okay. Gredisfjord is under siege. That's not good. Okay, we have successfully raided. Disembark. And head straight for our castle. Oh, throwing has improved. I normally go for more ammunition, but I think in this case, I really want my troops to be using their glaive. So actually, the faster I can get through my thrown weapons, the more happy I am. So I'll take Mounted Skirmisher, which is going to make us better with what we've got in the Cavalry Division, both in accuracy and in damage, while keeping us, most of us, at just 2 throwing weapons, getting us to our glaives faster. So I think that seems to be the direction I want to go. I don't know if it's the best direction. JavCav is pretty impressive, but it's what I'm wanting to do. Okay, go to the dungeon. Put all these people in there. Prisoners 130 of 130. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Where's my named... Oh, I ransomed. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's look at this again. There's Nord Freeman archers. Let's put you in. Here's a Nord. I want all of the Nords in here because they will eventually get recruited into the army. Okay, and then maybe we take some Cav. archers. And, yeah, I'd rather have Sturgians than Sea Raiders, I think. There we go. Okay, let's go to Manage Garrison. Nope, my bad. Manage the castle. Okay, so here's Karaslava Willowbark. So it's not that she's a great governess or anything. Let's see what she has there. Pristine streets, +1 settlement prosperity every day, and governed settlements. Well, that's not bad. Virile. +10% daily chance to get +1 relation with a random notable in the governed settlement while a continuous project is active. Okay, 7 veterans, +0.1% rate of militias will respawn as veteran troops in the governed settlement. So those are the 3 things she has. Oh, she's also an engineer. No, governor effects. Okay. So, because she is Sturgian, though, we are gaining loyalty. Yes. We're still in the red, though. This is bad loyalty. We want this to go up. The governor's culture is giving +1. Of course, I, being Nordic, am the owner, and so we still get that -3. Owner culture malice. So it is what it is. It's gonna be a while before we can start building in this location, I think. Oh man, that settlement income has crashed. Absolutely crashed. And it's because Zemyan was raided. That's exactly why. Okay. I think. That's at least part of why. Ustakal seems to be okay. So we're gonna wait here until this war is done. How are we looking for that, by the way? Alright, starting from the bottom. We're better on total strength, but we're pretty even. When it comes to war exhaustion, we've got more of it. So that's bad. We've inflicted pretty similar casualty numbers on each other. No one has captured a town or a castle. We have successfully raided them 3 to their 1. And so war progress is in our favor 2-0. Alright, well we'll see how that goes. We're going to sit here. I'm going to put you on pause. Oh, wait a minute. Have I killed without good reason? Heaven wishes me to repent. I shall choose the peaceful path when there is one, that is. No, I don't think so. To where do we sail on the sea of blood? To glory, that is where. Dreams are but a temporary madness. Heaven does not speak to us in this way. Calculating. I kind of like that. To be able to understand theologically, like, no, that's just somebody saying some stuff. That's just like your opinion, man. For those of you who have seen The Big Lebowski. So we're losing quite a bit of gold per month. Oh yeah, I told you I was going to put you on pause, didn't I? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to pause you right now. Well, welcome back. It hasn't been long, and there's two things I want you to notice. One, we have got a non-aggression pact that has ended between the Kuzite and the Nords, so we'll probably be going to war with them again soon. And the other is that Geneva has made him or herself vulnerable to us. Ah, darn. So I know next time to let them get closer before I ride out. Okay, I'll pause you again. And this time we caught her. It's not been very long. She came right back, and I let her get a little bit deeper into our territory, and then I went and got her. So we'll have a proper fight here. We're not fighting bandits. This is a proper army. We still have a significant advantage in our quality and numbers. Okay, so I'm guessing they're going to hole up right here and try to defend. So we're just going to bring our guys out to 3 ranks deep. Same here.
Infantry! Close it! Right advance! Horses! To me! Archer! Face up!
Okay. Yeah, there they go. I wonder if I can harass them. Oh, shoot. I wasn't watching where I was going. Ran right into that other cav flank. Here come my troops. Alright. Alright, let's post up right here, guys. Go to overhead. And I want to get into an attack position. Okay, they got infantry. They got 2 things of infantry, 3 things of infantry battalions.
Oh, stay close!
Let's see what our archers do. Looks like our archers are already in range and getting kills.
Archers, listen up! Hold your ground! Footmen! Form a wall!
My standard procedure is to get into a shield wall and see if I can bait them into coming at me. But I'm not getting the number of kills I want.
Footmen, here! Side by side! Infantry! Forward! Arrows! Get moving!
Let's bring them. This would get my arrows a little closer.
Horsemen, move out! Soldiers, hear me! Kill them all!
No, no, no. Whoops.
Horse on me!
Alright, so we're both armies are kind of jostling for position. It does feel like my archers are getting more kills than they were. You can hear it hitting their shields. Okay.
Footman, hear me! Close with them!
We are gonna go ahead and advance.
Horses! Charge!
Dang, man. Oh my gosh! That was a lot of javelins. I'm lucky I had as much armor as I did.
Footman, leave not a one breathing! Horseman, leave not a one breathing!
Oh, my guy.
Archer, advance!
Okay, battle 1. We did lose a guy, only one, a Skjaldbristir.
I yield. Grant me the...
That's fine. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff here. Mostly javelins. Ooh, look at that. Audric of the Varangur is now of age. So we're going to watch him grow up here. This is a really neat cinematic. I thought it was well done. You know, there's some cinematics that are just visually beautiful and technically marvelous, but cinematics like this require some soul. You know, you gotta think about family and how important that is. This took some heart and some love. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on to the castle, and we will take him to our party. So go to the dungeon, manage prisoners. Zeneva goes in. Sea Raider Warrior comes out so that our prisoners stay at their capacity. Audric here, take hero to party. Right off the bat, we will level him up in what we can. He's part of the Cav instantly. We need to get him married. You are not going to be using a bow and arrow. What's your skill in that anyway? Bow 15. So he doesn't have good skills. One-handed he is his best. At a 45. Put you into this slot. Give you some kind of a banner. He's on a sumpter horse, so his riding is going to have to go up. He, right off the bat, does get decent, at least, armor, so that's good. There's no shield, huh? Or I just don't have one equipped, so it didn't think to upgrade to a shield. We will throw you in there, and I'm sure there will be an upgrade. We just need to get the right weapon class. There we go. Now it auto upgrades those to the best that I have available for those areas. You got a long glaive right away. That's very fortunate. It's bent, but it's a long glaive, so super happy about that. Alright, Audric. Ulston. Oh, also, I wanted to tell you guys, I'm kind of figuring things out as I go when it comes to how to train these kids up. And because I was in a position where I desperately needed governors, I have decided that my girls are going to be trained in stewardship and like intelligence and social, for charm and stewardship, leadership, and medicine and engineering perhaps might help for castle defense. And they are going to be governors and governesses. Mostly, though, I think that they'll get married away, won't they? Like, I can't really do a matrilineal marriage in this game, I don't think. Meanwhile, my boys will be trained as warriors. And this just, to me, this is immersive. This is how it really was back in the day. It makes a lot of sense to me in a martial environment. So that's, I like that idea. And we'll see how that actually plays out in practice. What do we got here? Engineering. What is this? Control. Endurance is always a good one to get, but he really needs vigor. He's already got a 3 in endurance. Yeah, we'll take the vigor. One-handed. Polearm is more important to me. And then he got some natural charm. Okay. So there was nothing here, right? Correct. Okay. How big can my party be now? 166. Okay. Vote for a new owner of Balgard. Oh, the city of Balgard. Nobody wants me to have it, so fine. But that's a big take from the Sturgians. We have taken Balgard. How's that affect us on the war score? We're up by 5. We've each captured a castle. No. We've each captured a town. Oh shoot, they took... Oh, what's that crazy chick's name? The global warming. Greta Thunberg. Greta's Fjord. That's how I remember how to pronounce that. I remember Greta. They took Greta's Fjord. They must have. Oh, son of a gun! They sure did. We need to capture that. We need to back cap that. Okay. Well, in the meantime, I think what we can do is go ahead and raid. Gosh, man, this thing spams me so much. Look at that, it's there again. Oh, it's because we have Audric, and he's gaining. He must be gaining a lot of points. Yeah. That's what's going on. Okay, we're gonna raid this village. 129 villagers versus 149 crack Nordic troops. You can guess how this is gonna go.
Warrior, onward! We're closing! Go! Scat, onward! Riders, to me!
Which one is Audric? He's on the Sumpter horse. So it's gonna suck. I can't tell which one he is, though. I really can't. He should look something like a Sea Raider, I would think. Or a Sturgian. I think that's him. This guy's bigger than everybody. That's... no way that's Audric. No, this might be Audric here. Oh, I'm looking at him. I'm looking at him.
Horsemen, move!
I must do an inspection. Okay, here he is. This is Audric. Who is this huge dude? Who are you? Vemi. Vemi's horse is taller than everybody. He himself is bigger than everybody.
Yeah.
That dude's a giant.
Stick to me!
I got around it. I don't think any of them will.
Horse! Attack now! Arrows!
Hold on. Let's slow up. I'm already getting shot. You guys need to go right there. My calves up here. I thought I saw somebody out here. Okay, let's maybe not butcher fleeing villagers. We didn't take any deaths. Yeah, a lot of prisoners. I'm over the prisoner limit. No, I'm not sure. I'll only take the prisoners I can carry. The rest of you can go. Audric, no upgrades for you. Okay. Yeah, because they're villagers. Oh, you know what? Let's move up and take a look at Odric. You will get... Nimble Steed is what I think is the best one. 46. 24, he's already improved there. 29 in riding. 9 in throwing. Okay. Okay, Western Empire can now be at war with us. Roguery, I'll just let the computer decide that. Okay, next village. Cranarog. Somebody's gonna be pissed at me about this, and it's Armund. I have 652 food on me. Bitter defeat. Doggone it. The armies and people of Nord are exhausted from the conflict with Sturgia and have given up the fight. Sidornik must accept the terms of defeat and pay war reparations in the amount of, I think that's 1,465,600 dinars. The expenses will be distributed among all the clans of the kingdom. The shame of defeat will cost him 4,300 influence. Okay, well, that's how it goes. So, what's the map look like? They keep Gretisfjord, we keep Valgard, so that's weird. But okay. Just wait until my army is strong. Oh, now that I have Odric, we can... we're up over an hour. Okay, so next episode, we are going to start messing around with beginning a new warband. That's going to be the plan. Oh, my bad. I needed to go here to go ahead and get rid of prisoners and sell equipment. Okay, Tavern District. Ransom. Trade. Oh, they're out of money. Shoot. So I'm going to have to do that off screen. I'll keep the meat. Well, no, because we have a bunch of food. Let's hit done. Go back to trade, though. Move over to Odric. Okay. When it comes to horses, he can now ride a Sturgian native. And if we move over here to armor, and we scroll all the way down, well, his armor, actually his headpiece is pretty good. Looks like I'm gonna keep him in that. It needs to be like a really, really clear-cut upgrade. Okay, this is good for... Oh, wait. We didn't go all the way to the shoulder. Where's the bottom? 40 and 8 is better. It's only moderately better, but it gives him a cape, which I think is cool looking. Now for the chest piece. That, I think, is an upgrade. I don't know. What's this say? No. It says no. Okay. Yeah, I don't like whenever I have to do math. This is a very minor upgrade. And I guess I'll go back up here to helmet. And let's do... This would not be an upgrade. This one, I think, is an upgrade. Yes. Okay. Sell what we can. And hit done. Okay. Leave. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. We will go to Varcheg next. What happened? And no travelers available there, wanderers. Alright, we just cleaned them out. We're almost done with this episode, guys. We need to head back north and recruit also. And I won't be doing that. I'll do it off screen. Yeah, man, we are absolutely cleaning these places out. Go to the port, call the fleet, wait for some time. Repair, set sail. Move to Varnavapal. Man, I've been watching the Dune movies again. Dune Part 1 and Dune Part 2 by the new ones. The ones with Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya and Denis Villeneuve. I'm sure I got his name wrong. Directed it. Denis Villeneuve. I think that's it. Is that French? Or I always thought he was Spanish or something, but that makes me think it might be French. Nah, he's gotta be Spanish, right? Or Hispanic, one of those. Villeneuve, I think. Except that it's D-E-N-I-S, which makes me think it's Denis. Denis Villeneuve, which sounds French to me. I don't know what to think. Alright, anyway, these are silly things for me to be fixating on. You guys know who I'm talking about. I've heard some people say they don't like his movies because they, to them, it feels pretentious and very plodding and stuff. I don't know what it is for me, guys, and what it is in my background or anything, but that actually appeals to me a lot. There's something ethereal and sort of dreamy kind of in the feeling of his movies, at least here in Dune. And I really like them. I'm wondering if that third one coming out in December of 2026 is gonna be good. I really hope so, because I've liked Part 1 and Part 2 quite a lot so far. go to trade. Man, we are just cleaning these towns out. Sabir. Maybe that's a byproduct of war. Maybe the PC has it set up, the AI, so that all of these towns, after you get out of war, they're kind of like hurting economically. They're all limited to about 50,000, 50 or 60,000, and they have to build back up. Now we go to Balgard. Oh, we have a new monarch. No, Sturgia does. The Ubroving League of Sturgia disbands. Okay, so the Sturgian monarch lost his pitch. His battle against the rebels, I guess. Dionysos. Dionysos is 30 years old. I'd really rather not. I'm going to decline that. But we do... that's probably something I'm going to have to do off screen also. Is to find a suitable marriage for Audric. And that will bring another... you know, I'll try to find... Well... I don't think I need a Nordic governess. I need governesses from the towns, the cultures that we're conquering, and I don't know who we're going to go to war with next. Ah, we have a Nordic rebellion. So I think I'll be looking for a warrior again. Trade. Only 26,000. Goodness gracious. Let's see if the Kuzite have any more wealth. Well, there's tile right there along the way. We must have a whole bunch of loot. Because I have sold at like 6 towns now for about 50,000 a pop. Except that last one. Do I have troops? Prisoners? No. I didn't mean to do that. I want trade. This one's 75,000. Hey, finally. And what about... what do you have to offer for food? No. Whoops. Okay, we've cleaned them out, and that'll probably be good enough. I'll just keep the extra grain. And I'm gonna want to get in the water, make my way back to my castle, but I think we can go ahead and hit save right here. So we have our castle still after that war. Sturgia and Nord traded cities. And I think there were some other castles that were taken. No, it was just cities. My bad. Just cities. We are vulnerable to having war declared on us or us declaring war on the Kuzite and the Northern Empire, because those non-aggression pacts have ended. Alright guys, again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods, and I'll see you in the next episode, where this story continues.
This place. Ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man, so in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found only